Suzuki S-Cross, 2013 to 2021 review. What is it? This is about as straight-laced as crossovers get. A few years ago, Suzuki aimed to rationalize its range a bit, and effectively tackle a handful of different segments with two cars apiece, one that's fun and stylish, and another that's a bit more pragmatic. So where the Suzuki Vitara was its bright training shoe of an SUV, the S-Cross was a practical winter boot to sit sensibly alongside. But while Suzuki's approach has shifted again, and the S-Cross's other sensible range mates have left UK showrooms, leaving the fun ones behind, just try conjuring up a Celerio or Baleno in your head, this one stuck around. Originally launched in 2013, its lifespan is already longer than the 6 to 7 year norm on Planet Car. Perhaps such longevity is the virtue of playing things so straight. You're looking at the ready salted crisp of the crossover world, a car that's not trying to rock the boat. It'll be solid, dependable and fuss-free. If that's all you're asking of your car, then great. What's new here, then? There's been a couple of facelifts and updates in the S-Cross's life, the latest coming in 2020 when the whole Suzuki range went hybrid. But only just, this is a 48V mild hybrid, so you won't be plugging it into charge points or feeding cables through your kitchen window, nor will you be creeping around startling elderly folk in silent EV mode. It's the same combination of 1.4-litre petrol turbo and e-power as the Suzuki Swift Sport, in fact. Yep, it's an SUV with a hot hatch engine. But the Swift is now one of the meeker hot hatches on sale, so that translates into 128 brake horsepower and 173 pound-feet peaks. The engine powers either 2 or 4 wheels, 4-wheel drive being optional, through your choice of manual or automatic gearboxes. The quickest 0 to 62 miles per hour time on offer is 9.5 seconds, add another 0.7 seconds for the 4WD, while its top speed is 118 miles per hour. Those aren't the figures that Suzuki priorities these days, though. Of more pertinence is the 127 km of CO2 emissions and 50.1 miles per gallon fuel economy, or 139 km and 45.7 miles per gallon if you require 4WD. They are not outright startling, especially for a car with hybrid badges splashed across it, but for a sturdy family crossover, they are on the money. Especially given the spunky little Jimny 4x4 had to be axed from Suzuki's passenger car range on emissions reasons. This stuff matters, like it or not. What else is going on here? The S-Cross still looks like a first-gen Nissan Qashqai. There was surely one parked outside the designer's office when this was being sketched out, though subsequent facelifts have added chrome and slightly melancholy eyes. It doesn't look especially dynamic in a world of stockily wheeled, slashily styled SUVs, but that gives it something of a usp, we suppose. Here's something you'll merrily chuck down a muddy lane with nary a concern.